Maybe not. I should have known better. Forgot you're ice cold.
Dumbass.
You one hardy SOB. Who needs elixirs?
Yeah. Suppose I'm done chasing fairy tales.
Too bad. Heart of the Dragon. If it ever existed, sure be worth a ton, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Turning all this into something spendable is still quite the undertaking. Honestly, considering the time and effort involved, I plainly deserve a larger share.
One way to look at it. But I wouldn't get your hopes up, because it ain't gonna happen. Still, can't blame a guy for trying.
Well, that aside, if I may, would you allow me to say a few words? After 2 centuries, the lost treasure of the Esperanza has finally been discovered. It was a perilous journey which ensnared many and fascinated at every turn. Blood was spilt, all for dreams of wealth. Madlantian pirates and thugs, Nele Island Haku, and Japanese Yakuza. Even me, a New York financier. Every conceivable walk of life united in mutual ambition. And to think, if even a single cog were missing from this ramshackle clockwork, some or all of us might not have lived to see this hour of triumph. However, 2 very special pieces of the puzzle somehow bound us all together. And at last we earn our happy ending, thanks to them. This most eccentric fellow who woke upon the shore without a trace of memory, and the boy who rescued him, who together set sail with the wind at their backs and vigor in each step, making allies of many would-be enemies. To Captain Majima, to Noah.
All right, knock it off. You're embarrassing me.
This never would have happened without you. We simply wish to express our sincere regards. And thus, I propose it's only fitting that you 2 take the first pick of the lot. Everyone's already agreed, in fact.
You sure? What if I was to say, hey, I want the whole pile?
Oh, make no mistake. We're ready. Grateful or not, we'll keel-haul you if you get stupid.
Hey, be cool. Don't you want to end this story like a hero, Kyodai?
You put it like that. Somebody once said, treasure shines brightest for it's found. Soon as it's in your hands, you want to go out looking for more. So I figured, my treasure's gonna be this moment, when everyone's still feeling the rush. That's really all it's ever about, you know?
Wait. Hang on a sec, boss. That ain't what happened, right? You mean you really didn't snag your cut of the treasure?
You might be the only guy I ever met who gets dumber with age, Minami. What kind of boss takes first dibs? I got a reputation to protect.
But what about the plan? We needed the seed capital.
Get Majima Construction off the ground again? And how will we pay for this film set?
Thought I told you. All we gotta do is keep working our asses off each day. We're a team here. Us and all the other Pharaoh Yakuza. The ones who'll never be housebroken. Why are you hanging your heads? There's something wrong?
Come on, Majima-san. You could have had a cut of $1 billion? And instead, all you took was a single photo? Sounds kind of fishy to me, is all I'll say.
You got some nerve. Look me in my eye and accuse me of lying, then.
Like I'm that stupid.
Come on in. My father. He went peacefully.
I see. Condolences.
At least I had the chance to tell him that we found the treasure. I think that made him happy. Even looked like he understood me for a minute or two there.
Be thankful for that.
It was interesting, actually. He started tidying up the place. Saw him get out of the bed. He took the boat out. Picked up all the old rocks around the house and tossed them in the water.
There's a saying in Japan. Birds don't foul the nest they leave behind. Could have been he knew his time was up.
Yeah, maybe. I can't stop thinking about something he said. He told me he was on the Esperanza back when they first buried the treasure. And that he wrote the whole story down in a journal.
In a journal? That's kind of funny. Tucker said that, right? His information came from a journal?
The one Tucker had was from centuries ago. If my father was somehow the person who wrote it, he'd be over 200 years old.
So Tucker had some old pirate's journal. Maybe her father was just confused.
Probably. Either that or Tucker's journal belonged to my dad. My 200-year-old dad. That's impossible, right? You would need some kind of elixir of eternal life.
What? Yeah, right.
Doesn't really matter anymore, I guess. You never could make it easy for me, could you, old man?
Hey, better not still be looking up Esperanza stuff on that thing. Learn to take the win and move on.
Don't be like that. Can't a guy bask in victory a little longer?
It's just eating you up that we didn't find that elixir, isn't it? Me too, man. If the Esperanza's crew took it with them, then it might still be out there. Only hint we have to go on is the Heart of the Dragon.
That's what Tucker said it was called, right? The old journal he bought talked about it.
Actually, from what he described, it sounds similar to this stuff here. You ever heard of ambergris?
Ambergris?
The Chinese use it for medicine. It's supposed to revitalize the nervous system and the heart. What if, back in the day, somebody found it in its purest form? Might seem like immortality to them.
So what is it exactly?
The Chinese word for it means calcified saliva expelled from the mouth of a benevolent dragon. Apparently, though, it naturally forms in the intestines of sperm whales. Each one goes for millions of dollars.
Millions each? Jesus Christ. It would be worth more than the gold at that point. No wonder they didn't leave it with the rest of the loot.
Want to see what it looks like?
So all it is an ugly rock?
Yep. If you didn't know, you would probably walk right by it.
But with just one, you'd end up filthy rich, huh? Sure makes a man dream.
If it's Chinese medicine, I'd assume they brew it up like tea, don't you think? Eternal life is probably a stretch, but what if something like this could help you live to 100 or even longer?
Reminds me of that guy, that Palakana sage.
Oh yeah, Bryce.
Yeah, people said he was 100 years old, but supposedly still in freakishly good shape.
Yeah, gotta be. The old son of a bitch, he drank up the heart of the dragon.
I'm never gonna get this idiot to believe me.
What part doesn't he think was real?
Oh, Noah. The whole thing, I guess. He's saying me getting retrograde amnesia don't make any sense. And the squid! He don't think we took out a giant squid!
What? But we almost died fighting that thing!
I'm saying!
Who's the kid? Pretty brave, hanging around Majima-san like that.
Yeah, that's the boy we've been trying to tell you about.
Kid's no joke. Have a little faith in people, man. The boss has spit nothing but the truth.
So what, the giant squid stuff was real? Back in Hawaii, I took one of those things on. Trust me, if they were all over the place, people would know about it. Sounds to me like your boss heard my story and he's just trying to one-up me.
It ain't like that at all! Maybe you're the one that's full of shit!
That's right! What proof have you got?
It's all true. And no one's gonna believe it, are they?
Oh well. If only we had a way to prove it happened.
How about a photo?
Well, I only thought to take the one.
Oh, I have an idea. The gift that I gave you, Captain. Remember? I made it from one of the squid's barbs. The necklace!
Whoa, good thinking. Hey, looky here, Kasuga. What do you say? This proof enough for you? So, Daigo's gonna meet us there?
Went early this morning. Said it was only proper. Even put the suit back on. Imagine the hospital staff's faces when he showed up looking like that.
Those two, I know what it's like at the top. Got plenty to talk about. Never tie me down to that chair.
Guy bore the weight of the Yakuza on his shoulders, and then life comes at him with this. Meanwhile, you and me, we get to retire healthy, even after all these escapades. Life ain't fair, is it? Each day you're rolling the dice.
That's the best part, though. Always more to hope for, long as there's air in your lungs.
Suppose so.
Rodriguez's father. You remember him, don't you? Once he found out his treasure hunt's over, man shut his eyes for the last time.
Worse ways to go. Not a bad life, considering.
Nah,